the future Toastmasters, and also the guest available at this pre-charter meeting 22 at this Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Let me reiterate that the mission of the Toastmasters Club is to provide supportive and a positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To speak, you may raise your hands on the options found on the bottom of the Zoom. And in case you can go ahead and unmute yourself. And after you are done speaking, you can again mute yourself. In case if you're logging in from the laptop, you can use the space bar to unmute yourself and release the space bar so that it gets muted automatically. If the speaker is not fully visible in the frame, you may click on the 3 dots on the top right-hand corner of the frame, and you'll be able to select fit to frame, and you'll be able to see the full option, full frame. So with a huge round of applause, let us all welcome the presiding officer for the day and also the host for the day, Toastmaster Shilpi. Toastmaster Shilpi. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Shetty. And as I'm the host and presiding officer of the day, so I would also like to thank Mr. Shetty for starting it so systematically and so wonderfully and making everything easy for everyone by explaining it so beautifully. But I would like to talk about you also, as you have been an engineer by profession. So transformation has been your style, which you have taken to the lives of the people by becoming Mindset Transformation, and you are the co-founder for Mindset Transformation Academy. And your mission is to work on positive mental health of the people by 2030. So let's also welcome Mr. Shetty along with everyone, as I'm the host today. So it is my responsibility to welcome everybody, and all of you, welcome to this wonderful evening. Now let me go to the next segment of the day, that is grammarian. And we have last time introduced something very beautiful, that is adding new word to the segment. And I would like to welcome our lucky charm, as the name says itself, Mrs. Lucky Daftar, who has been lucky for all of us, because I think for me at least, by the time she has come, I have not left any single meeting. So yes, the name works here also. She's an author, trainer, and an HR professional. And she is a proud founder of planmytraining.com. So yes, over to you, Ms. Lucky. And I would like to take an excuse from all of you, or take a permission that today it has been clearly mentioned that we need to be on time. So I might, interrupt anybody. So please spare me for that. Thank you so much. Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, Shilpi. Am I audible? Okay. So Shilpi, you are going to make my work easier, being a timekeeper as well for today.
A pleasure.
Yeah. So now I would like to share my screen to introduce the word of the day. Give me a moment, please. Yes. Is my screen visible?
It is.
Yes. So the word of the day is tohu bohu. This is a very interesting word that I came across while I was thinking of which word to put. And I saw that this one word is very interesting to speak out. The meaning is chaos, disorder, confusion. And the example of a sentence, how it can be used is like, today's politics are designed to be a tohu bohu. So that's the word of the day. Let's see if we are able to use it in our speech. The phrase of the day is grin from ear to ear, meaning to look extremely happy. And example of the sentence, grinning from ear to ear, she came forward to receive the award. So let's have these two things in our mind to use this in our speech today. Over to you, Shilpi. So I'm stopping my screen sharing.
Go now.
how to stop this screen share.
You
I
need to
think I
just
paused.
you need to just click on stop option. Stop share you'll be getting.
You can hover the mouse on the top.
Oh,
Just
yeah, yeah.
hover the mouse on
Yes,
the top.
yes, yes.
Okay, so thank you, Lucky. These two words was too good, and tohu bohu especially. It was good, and I think I can have ear to ear smile like this. I can be like that. So let's welcome today Mr. Von Eric, and it is an honor for all of us to hear from him. And the topic of his prepared speech is pain. And I think I'll introduce him by his mission, which says that I was born to bring out of the best in people by sharing my experience in the mechanics and dynamics of confident communication so that others can realize. And I think he has led his mission very beautifully by producing a wonderful book, which has been the bestseller on Amazon, I think from July 2020. And the name of the book, you can tell yourself, which was at the background when he joined the meeting. So, and he says that this is not only his mission, also he is an influencer, mentor, and he every time talks about it by the book, Say It Loud, Say It Proud. So it is our pleasure to hear you, Mr. Vaughn. And now this meeting is all yours. Please go ahead. Thank you so much.
Life is full of pain, not only surprises. Life is full sometimes of challenges. When was the last time you have a severe pain in your body? When was the last time that you experienced extreme pain that changed the course of your life? Temporarily or permanently. October 17, 2021, the day I will not going to forget in my life. I woke up that morning with a severe pain in my stomach, just above my belly button. It was so painful that I need to cancel all my appointments and commitments that day. Aside from the fact that I have a very, very low tolerance of pain, unlike my wife, who has a very, very tolerance of pain. And imagine a person like me with a low tolerance of pain giving birth. I might be screaming that it says, it hurts, it hurts. It will be a chaos. That day, it changed my life for the next 3 months. The pain was so severe that the next morning, I feel the pain moving towards the right side of my abdomen. I immediately asked for help from Almighty Google, what's all about, because I have this feeling that the pain is appendicitis. I asked my son to drive me going to the hospital. And it's very painful for me to walk. I even push myself inside the vehicle because every time that I move, it's very painful. You see, pain will going to change your life. When we went to the hospital, the doctor immediately checked what's going on inside my stomach. And he concluded that is appendicitis. I undergo many tests, and then when they are sure it's appendicitis, they transport me to another city for the surgery. I'd rather have the surgery than to have that pain all day and all night. After the surgery, I felt relief. But of course, the pain of the surgery is still there. I was sidelined for our work for 1 month. And until now, I still feel the pain every time I touch it. We all feel pain, physically, emotionally, but pain will teach us to be stronger and to face challenges in our life. And I learned 3 things in that surgery. First, life is full of surprises. You never know what will happen in the next 10 seconds of your life. Second, I learned that I may have a low tolerance of pain, but I'm stronger emotionally, mentally, that I was able to survive one of the greatest pain that I feel in my entire life. In third, I learned that we need to have this compassion to every people suffering. Whatever the amount of pain they are experiencing. So you see, every people are unique, that we have this tolerance of pain. Other people may have high tolerance of pain, other people is not. Those are the 3 lessons I learned in dealing pain. October 17, 2021, the day that changed my life. Not only overnight, but in the course of 3 months. And I will cherish that experience until my last breath. Pain is challenging. Pain will help us to be strong. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Mr. Von Erich. And it was just a wonderful thing. The expressions you had, your eyes were speaking, your face was speaking, and it was just amazing to hear you. And as per the tradition, I think this is one of the story again where we can give a standing ovation. So it is just wonderful. And whatever you said, the third learning, that was compassion to suffering of others, is like really important, which have been highlighted very well. Thank you so much for giving us these 3 learnings and sharing this beautiful story with us today. So now let's come to the 4th thing of the day. That is very important thing. And this is by our own Mr. PB, Mr. Pitambaran. And he is taking the topic Excel Impromptu Speaking. So here we come up, when we talk about Mr. Pitambaram, he says a passionate Toastmaster who takes any opportunity to learn new things. And I would like to add on, who takes every new opportunity to also teach it some new learnings, which we have been applying regularly. So now this Toastmaster window is all yours, Mr. PB. You can go ahead, please. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shilpi. And just before I start, let me start the sharing of my screen. Cross the leg forward. Sorry. May I request guest, or I don't know who it is, Kamal Mehta, please mute your audio. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think my screen is visible and I am audible to you all. Thank you very much. Good evening, my friends, Toastmasters, to be Toastmasters, and more interestingly, Chalk and Duster members. Today, as we all know, Toastmasters International says we create leaders, where leaders are made. But what is the difference between leader and communicator? Today, when I was having the chief judge role in one of the contests, one judge relatively new, she asked me by a message, you always address us, dear leaders. And it gives a lot of energy and empowerment to us. Why you use so? So I replied, anyone and everyone can communicate. But anyone and everyone cannot be a leader. A leader is someone who can communicate well. So that differentiates between a leader and a communicator. This was my reply to that young budding Toastmaster. And she said, okay, in that case, I am going to make this as my next speech. I don't know how interesting she was feeling into that. But speaking in all the occasions, whether it is prepared, evaluating, or impromptu, is a skill which can be earned or gained through a number of practices. Every time you practice it, you are going to do better. And this category of speeches, this impromptu speaking, is the most difficult one. What I have seen in Toastmasters meeting is the moment the table topic session comes, people switch off their video, hide behind, and you call, no responses. As Dr. Ralph C. Smedley said, and as shown in the screen, the unprepared speaker has a right to be afraid. That is all about impromptu speaking. Because you are not prepared. You don't know on what topic you need to give the speech. If you know the topic, at least you have an idea, okay, on this is a topic, how I can, or on what I can give a speech. But you never know, the topic master, table topic master is a ghost in front of you. He or she can ask anything under the sun, and even above the sun sometime. As Pradeep Shetty, above the sun. So it may be sometime giving you an altogether spin. So let us see how we can address this issue of the scary or tohu-bohu event of Toastmasters, which is called the impromptu speaking. Now, what are the scenarios in Toastmasters when you are coming for impromptu speaking? One is that you are a table topic speaker, which is common, which we all know. You are prepared, at least you want to participate in a table topic contest or table topic normal meeting, take up a topic. When you are part of a debate session, you are, because when someone, your opponent team is saying something, you need to prepare or you need to attack on that point instantly. There again come handy your impromptu skills. Next is about discussion and motions. Like say in official Toastmasters meeting, when there is a motion to be raised, you are supposed to do, it's as good as an impromptu speak. You need to do certain decorum, certain procedures to propose your motion. Then in business session, like when we start our official meeting, every club officer will be asked to report or what is there from their office, what is the report to have. So you need to stand up and say instantly, yes, as VP Education, this is my report as on date. This many numbers of level 1 completed, level 2 completed. These all are the scenarios when it comes to Toastmasters International. Again, district officers like area director, division director, district director, when they happen to land up in a meeting, they will be asked to say like a felicitation speech of 5 minutes. Then they quickly they have to go with the PM and give an impromptu speech. But this is only in Toastmasters. When it comes to where else you feel that it is applicable. It is applicable at your workplace. Though we are doing, every time we are doing impromptu speaking, but we really not bother whether we are giving it as an impromptu or not. Second, in your family, when your family members, everyone is gathered, when you need to give an opinion on something, when you need to give your view on something, it's an impromptu speaking. It's in your society. Assume Toastmaster Pradeep is attending his friend's wedding and he has been asked to give say a few words. And this say a few words is the most tricky one. Now, when Toastmaster Pradeep goes to the mic and his friend may be thinking what he is going to say about me. But to a surprise, Toastmaster Pradeep might say, it is said that marriages are made in heaven. But I could see my friend holding hands of this beautiful lady and made this earth as heaven. This is how Toastmaster Pradeep could react into that. So this is another scenario when you have to give impromptu speeches. This is not a job interview, of course. You may be asked as a Toastmaster, suppose you may be interviewed or by press, by media, by anyone. It's all about impromptu. Then in your career, throughout the process, of course, you are bound to give impromptu speeches. So since we said about the scenarios, how we can work on that? There are certain tried and tested methods which we all can follow to excel our impromptu speaking. And one is, the number one, it is PREP, we call it PREP. The second it is PPFA. Third is Sgma. Next one, many of you may be familiar with AIDA, and 2 points A. So let us see one by one, what is this 5 common or proven methods to address impromptu speeches. PREP, that is position, reasons, examples, and position. Now, if you get a question, what is your position on that? Do you agree with the question or not? If you are disagreeing, agreeing or disagreeing, yes or no, this is your position. So you need to decide what is my take on that. Yes, I do agree with the topic. I disagree with the topic. That is your position on the topic. Then the reason why you are disagreeing, why you are agreeing. Because you had your position clear, your opinion is very clear. So what is the reason for your opinion? You need to put forward. Then why you are going with this, with your examples. Always examples are better from your own story, your own life. The advantage of giving your own example is it become more authentic. Because you only know about you. When you say something about you, it gives credibility. Then coming back to your position. What is your position? You are with the topic. You are against the topic. You already explained your position, your reason why it is, and with ample example from your own life, and you agreed with your position back. So it's a circle of 4 actions. And this is the most effective way when it comes to Toastmasters way of answering table topic questions. Next is PPFA. Past, present, and future, and the action related to that. You may be referring something from the past, how it is in the present time, and how you are foreseeing it in the future, and what is the action you are going to take in these scenarios. I hope it is getting clear. So it is past, present, future, and your action based on these 3 things. The third method we often follow, it is Sgma. That is a story, what you gained out of the story, and what is the message you are going to give to the audience, and through that story, what you gained and the message, what action you can call for to the audience. If time permits, I will come to all these examples as well, all these 5 types, and how we can address one by one with the examples. So this story is, it could be anything. You are saying some incidents from your thing, what you learned out of it, and what is the message you are going to give to your audience, and based on this, what action can be taken. This is another way of addressing an impromptu speech, or we often say it in Toastmasters, a table topic. AIDA. I think you all are aware about this term, AIDA, right? Especially those who are into the sales and marketing. Use this technology a lot to convince your customers, to convince your boss at time. That is to have the attention, interest, desire, and action. So if I put it in a different way, you need to grab the attention of the audience to whom you are speaking to. How you are going to start. How you are going to give your speech, beginning with a smile on your face or a terrific look. No, better to carry a smile. How you can grab the attention of that with appropriate beginning or appropriate start. I'm sure every individual's attention span is hardly 15 to 30 seconds. So if you're able to gain that 30 seconds of the person in front of you, he is going to stay with you for the entire duration of your speech or your presentation, whatever it may be. So the attention part is very important here when you are using this method to give your speech. Then interest. You need to create interest in the audience, interest the person sitting in front of you. How you can create interest is, suppose I am saying about this pen. This is my topic today. So if I am saying about this pen, I need to at least tell the person who is sitting in front of me so that he can at least feel some sort of interest in whatever I am saying. And through this attention and interest you created, the person sitting in front of you need to have a desire to go for this product or go with me on the topic. So your good attention grabbing opening and interest you created, automatically you are creating a desire in the person sitting in front of you. or your audience. With this, of course, action again, it's to them to take. You can only suggest. So you need to call for action. What is the best solution you can have? You can suggest for them. So this is the method used, AIDA or AIDA. And the fifth one is 2 points A. 2 points A means 2-point action. When you got a topic, either you need to speak on the advantages and disadvantages, before and after, cause and effects, pros and cons, problem and solution. Okay. And end of that, what is the action you are going to recommend? So these are the 5 types of methods, which is very well proven in any platform, in any occasion, to address an impromptu speech. Now you know what are the procedures you need to follow, or what are the outlines, what are the frames under which you can address an impromptu speech. But in reality, like Toastmasters say, during, especially in the contest, it is a friendly contest. You got 2.5 minutes. And of course, everyone is given the same topic. These are the 3 statesmen the contest master normally do. And in reality, point number 2 is right. You got 2 minutes 30 seconds. Friendly contest. My dears, an iron can be sharpened with an iron. Right? So when it is coming to a contest, it is testing your tensity, your ability. So it's no more a friendly contest. And of course, everyone is getting the same topic. But how I receive the topic, here it matters. Same topic, everyone is getting in a contest. Unlike we know, we in the club meeting, we normally give different topic to different participants. But when to a contest, it is one topic, everyone has to repeat on that one. But when you listen to such things, you will understand that one same topic, how many dimensions it can have. So these are the 5 methods which normally we can follow with. Timer, host, how much time left for me? It is total 20 to 30 minutes.
20 minutes. You have
It's
10
around
minutes. It's
10
about
minutes remaining.
20 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you. So how we will address this? You have to see where you want to end. Before you speak, foresee where you want to end. How you want to take this topic to the destination where you want to. You may use PrEP, you may use PPFA, you may use Sgma, you may use AIDA, you may use 2-point, any of this method, but you want to reach to the destination in the right way. Now you need to get this treasure in 30 seconds. That 30 seconds is what I explained earlier. In the first 30 seconds of any impromptu speech, leave any impromptu speech, any speech is so important that that is the time when you are connecting with your audience. In that 30 seconds, if you are not going to make any impact, you are not going to win the minds of the audience or the judges. So how important is this 30 seconds? How you can start with that 30 seconds? You can have an attention grabbing opening. It can be a quote. It can be a statistic something. It can be even a laugh. You start with a laugh. People may be thinking, hey, this man become insane? But you have a reason to laugh. Then you go with your reason examples and back to your laugh with a position. That is your position. So exactly the first 30 seconds is so crucial that you have to, the audience, it is up to you. The audience want to listen to your speech or not. If you are sure that audience want to receive your message, you have to start it with the bang. The first punch should be as good as, so that they will be forced to glue into your screen. Beware of the first 30 seconds. So why we do so? Let us try to do it in a different way. Just a moment. Why we should use these 5 outlines which we described. I hope all of you remember the 5 outlines, 5 frames under which we can address the impromptu speaking, right? Can someone give me a thumbs up at least if you remember 3 out of the 5? Yes, Lucky showed a thumbs up. Great. So the benefit of this 5 outlines is, one is that you are directly to your answer. Direct answer versus roundabout. Roundabout in the sense it is normally here. No? You are on the board, like on the traffic round. You don't know when to enter, where to enter, you will be allowed to enter or someone will come and hit you. All these things can happen in a roundabout. Whereas if you are direct on that, your answer is direct, you are spot on. That is the first advantage of following any of these 5 designed outlines. Second is very easy because you know what to do. Suppose prep method, you know what position, what is your position, why you are into that, you know the reason, you know that you have the examples and you are coming back to your position. So it makes easy for answering. Third is staging or presenting, how you are going to present your thing. If you are following these things, I am sure that you are going to present your speech in the best way possible. With any of the 5 methods, according to the questions, suitability of the questions, you need to select the methods. Then when you say with your personal examples and stories and with much more clarity, definitely you are convincing your audience. Your reply to the question is convincing for the audience to vote for you, for the judges to vote for you. This is all about convincing. And of course, once you follow this, you are going to finish it on time and you can avoid overtime. We might have seen sometime now, someone starts speaking, they never stop. They may be going around on something, but is it the right way? No, because they may be touching many points, sometimes may be relevant, sometimes irrelevant. And if you add many points to a speech, do you think that people is going to listen to that? No. So always try to be in your time. So this is the advantages of using this 5 type of or 5 methods. Now, once you do all these things, what you are going to achieve? You are going to be a master speaker, especially when it comes to impromptu speaking. Of course, if you are a prepared speaker, you have enough and more time to prepare. Years you can prepare for a speech. Months, weeks, at least days you go to prepare for a speech. Whereas here is very limited. And if you start giving good speeches, people start noticing you. Good prepared speeches. Yes, this gentleman or this lady can be a good impromptu speaker as well. So the moment you start preparing or giving good speeches, it is again coming back to you, pointing towards you to become an impromptu speaker as well. So let us see what all the thing you are going to master when you follow these 5 steps. One is that you gain confidence. No doubt in that. Authenticity, as I said, you become a source of information. You become a source of authenticity. And that is going to give credibility to your speech. Whatever you say, people blindly accept it because, yes, it is heard from someone who is authentic. And your answer is short and sweet. You don't have to beat around the bush to make it. No. It's short and sweet. Then when you start practicing all these things, your talent get enriched. People will really look into you when they want someone to speak an impromptu occasion. And eloquent, of course. The more you speak, the more you become eloquent and more you can engage with your audience. And of course, it's going to be rhetoric as well. So if you start practicing these 5 points, how you can address the table topic, you are going to master the table topic. Now there are certain things before you speak. Whatever may be the scenario, please avoid the coming 3 A's. The first one is do not apologize. Never say, sorry, topic master, I didn't hear it well. No, do not apologize. The moment you start apologizing, you are weakening yourself. If you are not hearing the topic completely or full sentence, full words you are not hearing, at least pick 1 or 2 words out of it. Think on that and speak so that you are on the point. But instead of that, don't apologize to the audience or to the topic master. Second is do not answer immediately. Now, topic master read out the topic, immediately your time and start blah, 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 blah. No, please wait. That waiting few seconds you are taking for that is the time you are working on that. You can think on that. You can organize it. You can formulate how you want to deliver it. So do not answer immediately. And third is do not answer question as given. You are the person, you got the questions. You have every right to modify the question whichever way you want to present your views. So don't answer the same answer as such. Please do not attempt that. Because you didn't understand the question well, but you have the right to go with that one to turn around in for your favor and start answering. So please remember, do not apologize, do not answer immediately, and do not answer the question as given. You have the right to turn in your favor. Now, for doing this, before we speak, there are certain steps. So let us see which order is not LPOst. Number 1, listen. Listen to your topic. Normally, the topic master read like this. Contestant number 1 or Toastmaster Lucky, your topic is. Then you get the topic. They are repeating the topic, then your name. This is how it is. So you got a certain time there to think on, to listen. First time you listen to that. At least you will be able to grab the full sentence. If you are not able to, at least pick the key words out of it. Then take a pause. At this pause means this process, your processor must run fast at that time. You must organize, what you need to. Yes, the first thing comes to your mind, that is what your answer is. Then work on that. Then outline it, how you want to open it, how you want to make the opening, how you want to make the body, what example you need to make it. All these things you need to work it in within these few seconds. And after that, when you speak, deliver a mini speech. That means any table topic question is as good as a prepared speech. It's a miniature form. What is a good quality speech is having a good opening, a good body, and an apt conclusion. So this is how you can try to work on, or even on your table topic. I said about outline, so I don't want to emphasize on that. So these are the 5 methods which we said: prep, PPFA, Sgma, AIDA, 2 points action. I think time is up, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So in the interest of the meeting, I think I need to stop sharing. Of course, I prepared even certain set of questions. Or can I take 1 minute more, please? 1 minute additional.
Yes, in the interest of all, I think we should.
Okay, 1 minute, just excuse me for the overrunning of time. It is now, this is an example of your first question, first method. Love is nothing without action. This is an example of your prep. Marriage creates trouble for men. This is an example for 2, that is PPFA. Never give up. Great things take time. This is an example of Sgma. Story, message, and action. And here, credibility takes years to build and second to break. Of course, you can go with even prep on this, but still, AIDA is an advisable method for this sort of questions. And finally, as I said in the beginning, unprepared speaker has a right to be afraid. It is for the 2-point action answer. That is, you have the advantage and disadvantages. You have, or before or after, you have it a cause and effect. All this can be put under this category. In fact, I just wanted to go on with that one to take you through the table topic session. Since we have a table topic master separate for doing this, I thought it's time for me to wind up with that. Thank you very much. I know there may be many questions coming up in your mind, but I am here to answer your question anyway, anytime, through WhatsApp or by a call or anything. Happy to serve you on that. Back to you, Toastmaster Shilpi, host of the day.
I think this is what you taught us, sir, that we need to grab everybody's attention before we start speaking. I hope I can implement it well. So it was just a wonderful session, and the pointers you gave us, like prep, and there has been various things, and I think everybody would want to have the copy of this PPT, and thanks, we share this recording as YouTube videos. So this is just wonderful session which you have taken us through, and thank you for sharing such a wonderful
I will
knowledge.
share the same in the chat box now itself, so whoever want to.
Yes, because I think everybody was, busy writing everything, including me. So this all we did, and it was a thorough, knowledgeable session. So thank you so much for giving us your valuable time and valuable knowledge, which is most important. Thank you so much. So now, as the time says, we need to move to next session of the day, that is Table Topics Master. So I welcome Mr. Pradnya Kulkarni. I hope he is here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Ms. Pradnya Kulkarni. I'm so sorry, I was not aware. It is fine. Okay, so she is lawyer by profession and artist by heart. And yes, I believe that lawyer can be a very good artist. Like how to present the things is an art to be practiced by a lawyer only. And she always loves to appreciate all the good things around her. And she wants to make the society a lovable place. I'm sure when you would like to appreciate, so that appreciation goes and create lots and lots of love. So that is a wonderful thing to be done. So now it is all yours. Please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I would request Raj to make me co-host so I can share screen, please.
You will have access to share Pradanya.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, share screen से access दे. Yeah, good evening all Toastmasters and guests. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be your table topic master today. This is an important segment of Toastmasters meeting as it creates values. It gives exposure to the speaker to develop imagination, thinking, planning, arranging, and executing the things in the right manner, in an interesting manner for the audience. Yeah, now we'll go with the, I have listed out some topics here for you to try out. 1 minute, I'll just, who would like to go first? Like, I will place the screen, I'll place this topic on the screen, but is there anyone who wants to vote for, to go first?
I can
Yeah,
go.
okay, I'll show you the slide now. So the first topic is, I will just tell you something about this. It hide hota hai.
No, it is not.
Nahi, hide hota hai.
It is just for you.
Thank you so much for the topic. Is this the topic? If you're given a chance to sit in the time machine, what would you do? If I could sit
Yes.
in a time machine, wow, what a wonderful thing it would be. I would love to sit and go back to the time when I was a college girl, a teenager. I would love to see to enjoy once again, to relive those moments which I had lived. Those were the most amazing moments of my life. I would love to go there and spend time with my friends. I would love to see my college again and see I was in Shillong in a beautiful hostel and the time we used to enjoy. And I would try to make some changes. Of course, I had enjoyed a lot, but there were certain mistakes that I had made during that time. I would try to see that I do not repeat those mistakes again. And for example, instead of focusing much in my studies, I was only into parties and dance and enjoyment. And that is why those 2 crucial years of my life, which I could have done much better, I had wasted at that time. Though I had a lot of friends. And so here I would like to make a few changes. I would give equal time to my studies as well, so that my career would not be affected. And the dreams that my parents had seen about me, the hopes that they had in me would be fulfilled. So if I could go back in a time machine, I would certainly go back to my adolescence period and relive those moments. Thank you, and back to you.
Yeah, thank you, Geeta. Yeah, so we'll take up the next topic now. Anybody wants to vote for the next topic I'm going to give?
Yeah, I want to go. Show me through.
Okay. Yeah, okay, you can see the slide. Huh? The question is, imagine there are no political or territorial boundaries which facilitate you to travel all over the world. How will you make most of it?
Okay. I always loved to travel, and I had a dream that before I die, I should travel all the globe. But because of pandemic and other things, looking for positive and something can be happen better in future, definitely. So if this is a situation like there is no barrier, no boundaries, and I can travel throughout the world, so definitely I will try to first go to few of my places which I always love to travel, is like basically the Europe, and then Japan in particular, and then a few other countries one by one. Why I say Europe and Japan? There are a few reasons behind it. Actually, I already stayed some time in Italy, and I love this place. And then I thought that okay, why not travel the whole Europe to get some more understanding about this region? And Japan in particular reason because I love their discipline, how and try to understand how they manage their lives, because we all know how difficulties they have first faced in the future, sorry, in past, when they are totally destroyed, and from there they come up again, and each every because of their geographical reason and some of the things which are natural calamities, they always face challenges, but still they come up and shows that they are better than others. So how they managing these things? So I really try to learn from them. And there is another more connection with Japan is that my favorite hero Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was there. So I want to learn a lot of things from out of there. So these are the few reasons. Maybe I will go to this place first. And definitely the reason I want to travel the world, because whenever I travel any place, this give me a lot of new learning. Every region, every people have some kind of thing to learn from them. So that's only possible if I able to learn the whole world. That but another way we can do that, if we not possible to go and travel in, then we can do it virtually also, which is happening nowadays. In fact, whenever this because of COVID, we are going through this Zoom meeting, and I try to join each and every clubs throughout the globe, so that I can connect people from different countries, their different thinking, that actually help me to learn and develop my personality as a whole. So I always love to do that, and thank you so much for giving me this topic, so that I also travel throughout this 2.5 minutes, I think. So thank you so much, and over to you.
Yeah, that was fantastic. It was great share. Yeah, and now I'm going to give next topic. Anybody wants to nominate themselves for this new topic?
Pradeep has raised his
Yeah,
hand.
okay. And the topic is, what if there are no challenges in life?
Okay, thank you. What if there are no challenges in life? My dear friends, I would like to tell you that life is a challenge. It's being said, life is like an ocean where you have continuous waves coming into your life. When you're standing near to the shore, you can always see the waves coming near to you and going away. But the thing is, when you find any waves, it's totally silent. Ice cream, you need to enjoy it before it melts. Tons and tons of challenges, because every time you have some challenge, you try to face some challenges, you try to get, which Tony Robbins, raise your standard, even is in your mental ability will become better. And anytime you are in a that condition where you're total confused, or you are not able to decide what to do, but the more you get out of your comfort zone and start working on your own self, and that is the time when you feel powerful and strong within, like grinning from year to year. You feel great, you feel nice about yourself, you feel happy that yes, I have passed this situation and come to the another level. So always I would say there should be lots and lots of challenges in your life. The day you don't have challenges means you are totally dead on the external world. Thank you very much.
Fantastic share. That was really good to hear from you, Pradeep. Thank you. There's a next topic. I think Vrinda wants to go for it. Can I give you the topic?
Yes, I would like to go for it.
Yeah, our life without plastic.
Thank you for the topic, Madam Table Topics Master. Our life without plastic. Such a relevant topic to think of today, where we are having, right from the street across us to the deepest of oceans where we are finding microscopic traces of plastic which are there. While we see that there are steps being taken to reduce the use of plastics, still the use of plastics are so prevalent today that thinking of a world without plastic is really tough. Well, if I were to think about it, our life without plastic would be one where we would have to first really come up with innovative materials which can replace the use of plastic in storing all contents. So the real versatility of plastic comes with its non-reactiveness and its capability of maintaining its shape and structure even through various situations. So I really think that our life without plastic would have to be one where we are really mindful of what we are using, how we are using, where we are trying to reduce wastage so that we need not have so much storage, which would require the use of plastic. I also think that our life without plastic would be one where we are really trying to work towards maintaining nature, because as we know that plastic waste really leads to a lot of harm, not only ecological, but socio-economical. So that's just a short thoughts which came to my mind at the spur of the moment. So thank you, and back to you.
Thank you. It was great, share profound thoughts. Thank you. So our next topic, I think Shilpi wants to go for it.
Yes, absolutely.
You woke up as your role model.
Thank you so much for the wonderful topic, which says you woke up as your role model. I think that this line is a need of the time, which is to be told, reiterated, to be explained to the upcoming generation. You woke up as your role model, as your is the basic keyword over here when we talk about, because this is the time when we have a lot of influence. It might be through social media, it might be through your social surroundings, or from any ways, but at some place of time, you forget your own identity. What you are, you forget about it. What are your values? What are your culture? You may forget about it. But this is the time when we really need to think over it again. I would like to associate it with today's scenario when we are talking about COVID, right? When we're talking about COVID, we have reached to all traditional modes and mediums. So this is, we are talking about our own roots, our own values, our own cultures, and everywhere we are spreading, Ayurveda is one thing which has to be taken care of. Similarly, when a child is, being brought up in a family, when a child is being taken care of in a family, we need to make that child, realize that child, that emphasis should be on you. Who are you? What you like? What is to be done by you? Rather than that, what we are doing today is we are creating a lot of competition where that essence of self-liking and self-development is missing. So when we talk about this line, you woke up as your role model, we need to at least make our child realize that, yes, this is you, this is your earth, this is your planet, and we need to keep our essence intact. And whatever we are, we need to love ourselves. Whatever our culture is, we need to talk about it. And we have to be us. We can develop ourselves, we can groom ourselves, and that is very rightly to be done, but not to change ourselves, not to be influenced by any other. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Do we have time for one more topic?
One, yeah, we can take one, I think.
Yes, we have.
Okay. I don't have the slide ready, but I will just speak it out. Good products need no marketing. Sunita wants to go for it.
Yes, good products need no marketing. Very true. But to start with, you use it. Of course, branded products need no marketing. We can say good products. So what is the definition of good, first of all? Is it expensive product? The product is looking good? or the product is in demand, or the product is something which we can't, which we cannot live without that product. So the good products, can I have the topic once again? Good products. Sorry, because it's since it's, yeah, okay. Good products need no marketing. Yes. So firstly, when I say good product needs no marketing, let's take one product like, let's talk about a television. When we know a branded television, a Sony television, that requires no marketing because everyone knows that this is number one product. Of course, it's expensive, but the quality of Sony television is very good. So I think sometimes when you use the product, sorry, let me just okay. So, okay, I'll start once again. Good products need no marketing. Of course, we say sometimes that good products, sorry, I'm getting confused. I'm getting blank. I think I need to stop here. So maybe, I'm not able to gather.
You're doing good.
Oh. Though I can restart it once again, but the time is.
Yeah, so it was a good try, Sunita. Thank you. And
thank you.
Okay, so I request, I think the segment is has some time limit, and I request timer to guide participants. Sorry. No, this is done. I will give mic to Raj.
Thank you, Pradanya. You will have to pass to Silpi, the host.
Okay. Over to you, Shilpi.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Pradanya. And it was a very well-conducted session. And most importantly, the topics you have chosen is very, very nice topics. Some these are very relatable to all of us.
Thank
So
you. This was my
wonderful
first attempt. So I'm really, I appreciate the way you all have adjusted with my way of presenting.
No, there was
Thank
no
you.
adjustment. Rather, you was fantastic, and it was never ever visible that it was first attempt. So you had done great, fantastic. And sorry if I'm taking extra time, but Mrs. Sunita, you was also very good, and bringing that case study of Sony in between was like something you was very much related. So it was great. You would have gone that ways only. It was fantastic. So it was great. So now it is time for us to talk about the evaluations, which is the essence of the Toastmaster. And yes, when we talk about evaluation, today we have Mr. Raj Bharat with us, and who will be evaluating for a prepared speech, I think, if I'm not wrong. And when we talk about Mr. Raj Bharat, he has been the backbone of this group because he is the one who has collected everybody of us over here, who has made all of us, to spare out some time on every Friday evenings and sit here and talk and learn a lot of new things. So it is great of him. And he has started his Toastmaster journey in January 2018 as TCS Maitri Toastmasters Club. He has served as SAA, you can share as the full form also with us, Treasurer, VPE, and President. He has also served as Pathways Focal Division B, Award Chair Division BSM, and currently serving as Area M3 Director. And he works as Assistant Consultant at Tata Consultancy Services, having 9+ years of work experience. So it is all over to you. You can start your evaluation and you can tell that what all scopes are there for the improvement. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sylvie, first of all, for giving me such a very emotional introduction. I got very lost in my past with your introduction for me. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Greetings for the day and greetings to the prepared a speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Vaughn. When Vaughn connected with me about evaluation of this speech, he shared that he is going to prepare, or he's going to present this speech as his contest speech in coming international speech contest here. So I'm going to evaluate this speech on that parameter. In a speech, personal story is a powerful material. A speaker Vaughn took his personal incidents and used in his speech. That was brilliantly done. When we share a speech, it should not look like that we are just sharing a story. It should feel like we are living that moment in front of the audience. I felt that. I felt that Vaughn are experiencing those pain moments on the stage, and I was very well connected with those moments of experience. That was very well done, distinguished Toastmaster Vaughn. Coming to your stage usage and your body gesture, it was clearly reflecting, it was clearly directing your message of your speech, which was clearly focusing what you wish to say with us. Coming to purpose of your speech, which is very common for us, that pain changes everyone. Pain makes us a stronger. Powerful message, very powerful message. If we talk about some points which distinguished Toastmaster Vaughn can work upon to be much better in his speech, in my personal observation. When you spoke about your speech to compare, it went in my mind directly to the World Championship of Public Speaking, won Aaron Begley. I tried to compare your speech with his structure of the speech. Probably the structure and the phrase of the speech could be more compact. I mean, word selections and sentences can be more compact. It will create more interest. It will create more impact on the audience, in my observation. And second point, I felt voice modulation was not at all there. There were huge possibility to use the voice modulation in your speech, in my personal observation. But yes, with a great message of your personal story, which is pain, which makes us stronger, which are going to change everyone's life if they take the inspiration from your story, that pain is going to make us stronger. Just working on a structure, voice modulation, I'm going to very sure that this speech is going to be one of the best speech of World Championship of Public Speaking. My best wishes, Vaughn.
Thank you.
Over to you, Silpi.
Thank you so much, Mr. Raj, and it was a wonderful evaluation. And let's go to the next segment of the day, where I would like to invite Mrs. Sunita, who says that she is a mind-side analyst. That is wonderful. And she works with all the young energies, that is the students of 11th and 12th. And I'm sure she had to work a lot on their mental status. And that is amazing. And that is why you look so energetic. I think that energy is very, captivating to you. And she is having 12 years of experience in teaching and administration. So now it is all yours. You can go ahead with your evaluation of Mr. PV. That is, yeah, you may go ahead, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. It was not easy for me to evaluate the maestro in the masterclass, Mr. Pitambaram. Mr. Pitambaram, you started with a smile and energy. That was really nice, and your smile and energy is contagious. You explained the difference between leaders and communicators. Yes, of course. A leader, it's not important that he's a good communicator. So that difference was explained beautifully. Then you said that people are afraid when it comes to impromptu speaking. People hide, they switch off their cameras. I am a live example of that. You saw it today. It's not that I can't speak, but yes, when it comes to impromptu speaking, I definitely am the first one to hide myself. That was really hilarious when you explained that, yes, people hide themselves, they will not switch on their cameras and they will not answer. And then you also said the speakers have the right to be afraid. Of course, it's not easy to speak impromptu in any topic given. You used tohu boru, the word, very beautifully in your speech. And you also explained that impromptu speaking can also be used not only in the Toastmaster, it can be used in various places like workplace or family, society, interviews. And then you beautifully used your hand gestures. There was a voice modulation. You explained 5 types of methods like PrEP, PPFA. They were really very educative, and I'm sure I have myself learned a lot, and I'm sure everybody, they must have noticed, I made a note of it, and why we should use them. You explained that as well. You also explained that what can be done before we speak, the AAAs, which you explained very nicely. And I also liked the steps you mentioned, that before speaking, the moment a topic is given to you, you have those 30 seconds or 15 seconds to, learn, to see what is the topic, and you can gather your thoughts and then speak on that. So that is again very good. And you also talked about the attention span. The first 30 seconds are very important for anyone to hook to your speech. So if that 30 seconds you are able to explain it beautifully, then of course people will listen to you. And so, I mean, everything you had, it was an excellent speech, very knowledgeable. And I think this is apt for a Toastmaster, this topic. And I'm sure we are going to, we would request you to, we can have this topic once again have a knowledge in depth. And just one thing I want to say about the time management is, one thing you asked, that what is the time limit that could have been avoided? You said, now how much time left? So I think timer is already there, that's it. And as I said, it was very tough for me to evaluate your speech or anybody else's speech. So that's it from my side. So thank you so much. And we all loved the way you explained the topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunita. I'm happy to hear that you exactly caught the weak nerve on me. That was managing the time when it comes to the presentation. I truly appreciate that. And definitely there were, in fact, I know you are still in that table topic dilemma, which you got the last. And when we can see that one, I was feeling that one when even when you are evaluating, evaluation is as well an impromptu attempt, but you did both the occasions well. And surely I will take care about the presentation. And if we all come with a suitable time, definitely I will present a elaborated version of this, at least 1 or 2 steps, so that we all can understand it. And at least I will learn more about the steps. That's it from my side. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Sunita. And yes, definitely it is a difficult task to evaluate master. And when we all have, a dosage of learning in every meeting, so evaluating him is like really difficult. So it has been with anybody, I think. So you have done this beautifully, and thank you so much for doing this. And now let's come to the next session, that is grammarian and timer report. So here comes evaluation of evaluators as well. So I would like to invite Mrs. Lucky Daftar, and I have already given her introduction. So let's call her again here to just evaluate and give her report. Thank you, Lucky.
Thank you, Shilpi. Yeah, so let me give you the evaluation of, to start with, our prepared speech by DTM Won. Yes, it was fantastic. Everything, I think there was no grammatical error. I didn't see any grammatical error. He took 6 minutes, 40 seconds. I couldn't notice any grammatical error or any such error. Coming to our speech, another speech by PB, Pitambaran. He used tohu bohu once, which was wonderful. And there were, overall, the speech was fantastic, very appropriate, with well usage of the language. And I think you were also speaking impromptu also. You were using, examples, and you were using examples of people here. You were talking about people here. So that way it was wonderful. Very few grammatical, I would not say error, but a few things that I noticed, which are very small things, but still, being a grammarian, I think I should report that. There was a usage of a sentence wherein you said with appropriate beginning, so "and" was missing there, and then there was then interested, so then comes the then interest, you said. So there you missed comes the interest. And another place was that makes easy. So that makes it easy. I think that would have been more appropriate. Very small things. But still, I'm just reporting them. I don't feel good to point out these small things. We all commit those mistakes, but still, I think that's my duty right now. And you took, you did the job well in time. You finished off in 30 seconds, and then you asked for a bit of extra time. So you took 2 minutes extra. So 32 minutes you took. Now coming to the table topic master timings. Geeta Kashyap took 1 minute 32 seconds. Soumitra Dandapani took, I'm sorry, am I speaking out the name correctly? The person is not there, looks like. Okay, she took 2 minutes 45 seconds. Pradeep Shetty took 1 minute 40 seconds. Vrinda took 1 minute 45 seconds. Shilpi took 2 minutes, and Sunita Chaudhary took 2 minutes. Soumitra Dandapani, there were one or two grammatical mistakes. Something can happen, something can be happen was said. He said something can be happen. Pradeep used the phrase well. So the phrase was used by Pradeep Shetty. Vrinda, there was one mistake wherein you used founding instead of founded. Now coming to the evaluators, the prepared speech evaluator, Raj, you took 3 minutes, 40 seconds. I didn't find any grammatical mistakes there. And evaluator Sunita, you took 4 minutes, 10 seconds. You were also perfectly fine with the usage of language. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Shilpi.
Yes, I was unmuting. Thank you so much, Mrs. Lucky. It was a wonderful evaluation, and so patiently you have done for all of us. Thank you so much. And so let's go to the section of results and announcement, for which everybody waits. Let's see what has been. So have we done the voting? I think voting has not been done as yet, so we can do it now. Yeah.
Yes. So may I take over from here, Silpi?
Yes, absolutely. It is all yours.
So thank you so much, Silpi. Please give huge round of applause and heart emoji to her so that we can click picture also. I will request everyone to be on camera so that we can click a picture. Maybe Pradeep can take picture or anyone. Okay. Pradeep, would you like to click? Yes. Great.
Let's put a heart. Vrinda, Varun, and Arun, please switch on your cameras if you can. Let's take a picture together.
Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Pradeep. So let me share my screen for voting for best table topic as speaker. We are doing the voting using Mentimeter. So kindly go to menti.com and put a code, which I'm just going to display on the screen. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, it is. And I think, Raj, you can even share the link and everybody can open from the link of the Mentimeter.
Yes.
This works this way also.
True, true. Okay, as it is visible, so we
Everybody,
What again?
261. We have two vote. I think you can log in and vote. Just go to www.menti.com and use the code 38071261. Okay, we have 5 votes. 6. Okay, we will not wait much. We will take take 30 more seconds, not more than that. Okay, let's close. So the winner for best table topic speaker for today meeting is Geeta with us. Congratulations, Geeta. Is Geeta with us? Where she dropped? Okay, she's not with us. Okay. So thank you so much everyone for participating in today's meeting. Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club is a pre-charter club. We are in the process of chartering this club. Anyone who wish to be part of this club, you may connect with either me, Lucky, Pithambaran, Vaughn, Silpi, Sunita, and Pradeep. They will help you to guide how you can be part of this Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. This is a global online club. Especially, we are focusing to build on skills of coaching, training, teaching, presenting, speaking at professional level in your using the Toastmasters platform. Thank you so much for participating. With this, we close this meeting officially for today, and we will have just 2-3 minutes for little feedback and little chit chat. Then we will have close this. Thank you. Lucky, kindly take a few words.
We had one Mr. Kamal Mehta with us. No, I was expecting him to be called for the table topic at least.
Yeah.
Yes, can you hear from you, please? Yes, can you hear?
I really do not know what to say. It's my second or third experience in a Toastmasters meeting, and I'm not a Toastmaster. I've been like yours is an online global thing, and I sort of I got it in one of my WhatsApp groups, and I was interested to attend. And like this, I've attended one or two others as well. So I'm getting interested in this, and I was quite impressed. I mean, firstly, let me share that I'm sorry, Mr. PB, I do not know your name, but your talk was really interesting and insightful. I have attended another session in a kind of a trainers forum wherein somebody was trying to give a talk on how to conduct a TEDx talk. And there, some of the points were similar as to what you said. The first part of grabbing the attention in the first 30 seconds is the most important thing. It is in the TEDx talk, what I learned was the opening and ending has to be good. You got to grab the attention and your ending portion has got to be good. So I mean, I'm sure, so that's why I found your talk really very interesting, and I just thank this lockdown and my luck that I decided to attend this today. I just barged in, and I'm so lucky that I attended this session. And a very nice meeting you all. And I wonder if there is a possibility, I may like to join in your group, since you're calling it an online group and not exactly location based or something. So you never know. I may want to join, and let's see how.
Yes, Kamal. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. And in fact, you must have got this details of this meeting just about half an hour before our meeting, right? In a group.
Exactly. That is exactly what happened.
Yeah. So I shared in trainers for groups, and you can connect with me, and you can definitely join the WhatsApp group of guests. And then if you like, you can become a member further.
Thank you. Your name is Lucky. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll connect with you, Lucky. Thank you. If the number is there, I'll definitely connect with you.
Okay.
Very much. Thank you. And I should thank everyone. When I just barged in and I was allowed in, and nobody you all accepted me within the forum, and also giving me a chance to speak now, which I was not. It is a table topic talk for me. Getting a chance. This is an impromptu thing which I didn't have any plans or I didn't prepare for. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I would like to also share that this platform not only gives the chance to improve the speech, it also gives us chance to improve on various other skills, which is something that I'm also getting. I'm getting to learn the leadership skills. I'm getting to learn the listening skills. I'm getting to learn the skills of being a host for a session. And there are various types of sessions we conduct. This information is for everyone, for Varun, Arun, all those who are new. I think 1 or 2 left. So this information is for you all too, along with Mr. Kamal. So you get to learn several skills. Last time, I think we also did a kind of discussion forum wherein we had a discussion. And then so hosting that kind of activity, those you get to learn so many things. It's not only about prepared speeches and about impromptu speeches. It is also about various other skills. All right, so wonderful. So we had a great day with the topic that I was also looking forward to a lot, the impromptu speaking skills that even I wanted to develop, and I planned, my goal is to improve in that area, getting into a better impromptu speaker. So PB, thanks a lot for sharing the knowledge that you have. And I would say it was great learning that we had. And of course, Vaughn, your speech was fantastic. And it started with a bang, and it gave us a good insight upon the point that you said about experiencing the pain and having empathy with the pain of others. And thank you, everyone. Sunita, you started off very well It was wonderful. You were speaking very well, but yes, I think that is one of the areas that even, I mean, we all need to develop, and that's why we all are here. Better
Now,
impromptu speaking.
to Sunita, when you said no, you are picking the product and the good. These are the two keywords in that question, right? So you could no need to stop on go back to the question and all. No, at least you got two keywords. Start developing on that, good and product. So the question is about good product, something like that. You frame your mind according to that and start giving that. Anything in table topic, anything and everything is an answer. The first thing come to your mind, work on that. Yes. Then frame around that one. It is easy to connect with that way. Otherwise, then second thing I just wanted to tell at that time, but due to time, I didn't say that is. Now keep a register with you, all of you. I have always a register for Toastmasters meeting. When it comes to table topic, whether you answer or not, write down all the questions asked on that day. Try to make yourself answering all the questions in different way, how it is. Suppose the first question is one, note down that how you are going to answer that question. What was the answer by that particular attendee? How you are going to answer that question? Definitely it will help you. And then on table topic, especially on contests and all, what I do, I go through my pictures, mobile pictures. So because pictures gives you a lot of stories. So when you want to, the latest one, which you might have took a selfie with one of your friend, that moment you may be able to incorporate through your speeches. So there are various methods how you can connect with your personal things. Of course, due to time restrictions, I couldn't cover all, but at least I thought give to basic 5 things. Then we can, whenever time permits, at least we can work on, we can go minute, accumulate the last portion. You can see there are some questions which I had it to ask you to answer which method is suitable. Then at the end, answer is given that way. So we can work on those things, but eventually jump into the fray without giving you a try. You cannot be a master on that. So always, whenever you get an opportunity to a table topic, raise your hand first. I missed today Anand. Anand is the person who always come for table topic, and he will be the first speaker to raise his hand. And he is, whatever he speak, he will come to his medical things and all. He is very much able to connect those things into that. So this is how table topic is all about. You have something in your mind, come with that. No need to worry about what others think, what is a fear, I will do good or not bad. Nobody is going to judge you here. So whatever you say for that moment, that is the right thing. Think that is the right thing in the world at that moment. Then no one can stop you.
Thank you so much. And I think, thank you so much for the encouragement. Yes, one thing is there, I don't know, I should not stop. I mean, though things are coming in my mind, but because there's a platform where no one is judging anyone. This is the best thing. So that is why I'm here in front of you. Otherwise, I would have gone by now, switched off my video, because I know no one is judging me here. And there is always scope of improvement. It's not, and I think I should get away with my limiting belief that, I can't speak in front of the audience. I can, especially the impromptu. If a topic is given to me, I am well prepared. I am very confident. But yes, of course, the real is tested when impromptu topic is given. But yes, I need to improve upon this. And thank you so much for the encouragement.
There would be many such stories, Sunita. There would be many such stories where you feel that you came, you forget, you spoke. So there would be many such incidences. You will overcome all these incidences gradually, and you will start feeling confident. Just speak whatever will come in your mind.
Later on, we can even conduct sessions how to craft your speech, how to find content in your speech, how to add personal stories in fitting into that thing. Depending on even in table topic, as I said, personal examples. Assume we may able to as I said in the ledger, you keep noting whatever you see. Today morning when I was rushing for something, I did see a truck breakdown in mid of the highway, and its head is the driver took it around and kept it like this. So I was just looking to it, took a photo while stopped, and that is a topic for me for a speech now. I got something out of it to think, okay, this is a topic. I can work on this object to give a speech. So this is how we need to think. Whatever you see, through around, just start making note of the things. Derize that all these things. It will help you to come back, refer that one. It will be able to, you will be able to make out a good speech out of anything what you see around.
Yes, sure.
Maybe we will look forward to the part 2, part 3, part 4, and so on this topic.
Definitely we can. Now what I can do in that case, we can for few sessions, at least if we want to go with the table topic thing, I will take the role of a table topic master. We'll explain one method on a day. Then we will go for some sample questions if time permits. Something like that we can work on. Okay. Depending on the suitability, and I don't want that only one portion is emphasized. We need to work on all the portions of the meeting as well. But we can sure whatever I gained in
This
this.
is the toughest, I think. Rest everything can be taken care of. Like this evaluation also, Raj gave me this opportunity, and I told him, Raj, this is, I have never done it, and whether I'll be able to do it or not. He said, Sunita, you'll be able to do it. So
you are worried about how to evaluate someone who is experienced in Toastmaster more than you. That is what you are thinking, right?
Yeah, anything you do for the first time, you feel little scared.
I will give an example now. The first online meeting I attended was with our regional advisor, then the regional advisor. He was a speaker, I was a speaker, and we four were there. Total 4 speakers were there. And that regional advisor is now international director, and he is we are in the same club. Last time when he gave a speech, is like a pathway icebreaker speech it was. He is giving his 7th or 8th icebreaker speech. But I was the evaluator for that assigned. I did evaluate the speech. I didn't look who it is. I don't have to think now. Distinguished Toastmaster Ali Shahbaz. Ali is the international director from this region. I don't have to look what is his stature in Toastmasters. I have to look according to Toastmasters things, the objective, whether the speech meet that objective or not. If not, where to suggest. Evaluation is all about how you feel, how you will do it instead of that person. If you are giving the same presentation, how you will do it in a better way, what you think it could have been added. This is all about evaluation. Right. There is nothing of that sort now who is a senior Toastmaster or an experienced Toastmaster, nothing that. When it comes to Toastmaster meeting, everyone is equal. Nothing of that sort. So take that, nothing to worry about. Now, whatever you want to say, you can. Only thing we always encourage that use the language wisely, which you all are mastered in fact. So nothing to worry about that part now, whether I should say this or no. Like certain things, as last time DTM warned, certain things which you can avoid while giving evaluation. But even if you are really want to give the rightful evaluation, you can even approach to the speaker later and say that this is exactly how I felt about your speech. And I don't want to emphasize these points in front of the audience, but I take the freedom to highlight you that this is what exactly I felt. Even suppose if I receive something like that feedback, I will be more than happy to incorporate those things in my future projects. So nothing to worry here. It is all about learning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucky.
Thank you.
Lucky, you are attending tomorrow morning training or evening training?
Tomorrow evening I'll attend.
Evening one. And Vaughn, you are attending tomorrow morning, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, great. And
I am.
today, so that's
Just to check what time evening it is. I was just trying to find out the time.
3:30. It will start at 4, but by 3:30 we will start joining.
Okay, I'll join. Thank you, everyone. I'll have to push off. Thanks, wonderful. It was great to be here.
Thank you all. Thanks, PB. Thanks, Juan. Thanks all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Take care.
And Juan,
PB
in
can-
fact, Juan, I will connect you through WhatsApp or at least whichever way. I just need to get your feedback on the thing what we did today, so that now we can look into, okay, improvising that. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. See you next Saturday. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
See you next week.
Barun.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Thank you to the role takers. Bye-bye.